Permanent life insurance, poor investment. It's a tax shelter trap. Sounds good, limited real returns, high opportunity costs for high earners, and it's got high costs. Hi, I'm Scott Hamilton. I'm a financial advisor in Austin, Texas. I've done 250 financial plans, and today we're going to talk a little bit about permanent life insurance. So first, let's define what permanent life insurance actually is. And it's simply an insurance product that provides your loved ones with a cash benefit in case of an early death, with some additional features. So in contrast, a term insurance policy just covers for a term of your life, fixed amount, term life. Permanent insurance covers your whole life. Makes sense, right? It features some really interesting sounding things. It sounds really good in a sales pitch. Tax-deferred cash value growth, tax-free death benefits, tax-free loans. In practice, let's switch. Most people would be better off with just having a simple, basic index fund. And the reason why is, well, who would benefit for term life insurance? Well, you have to be generally high income. You need to be maxed out your savings, 401k, Roth, IRAs, emergency funds, and only then should you consider a permanent life insurance solution. And then we get to start talking about the downsides. The first, crazy high commissions. The first year premium, that amount can be 60 to 120% of that can be a commission. In addition, the renewals, annual renewals also are commissioned. And then the cost, premium loads, insurance charges, admin fees, and the surrender charge. So so you're kind of locked up. All in, we're talking maybe over the lifetime of a permanent policy, the premiums you pay, you could be paying 10% of the total premium could be in costs. So this is a very expensive product. It has some alluring features. Some of the tax deferrals is beneficial, but only if you're in the category that it reaches it. So let me make a few comments about permanent life insurance. Number one, buy term, invest the difference. Just right to the chase, cut to the point there. Illustrations are marketing. And number four, it's not an investment, right? If it was, it'd be a real poor investment due to this, the lockup period, the surrender charges, the high cost, the low internal rate of return. So it has a limited need of people limited group of people that need it. In most cases, you're better off, like I said, with just the basic index fund. And from a personal story, we were, as a family, we were involved with a personal policy, insurance policy, permanent life, and we relied on the illustrations, and the illustrations are not what was in the contract. So if you don't pay attention to the contract, you're already misled. And there was a class action lawsuit against one of the major insurance provider, and this thing drug on for years, ended up settling. So as a compromise, somewhere between the contract and the illustrations, what reality turned out to be. And yes, I have a bad opinion of permanent life insurance, but it's well earned. So I would suggest you, like I said, buy a term, invest the difference, operate on keeping your costs low, understand the policies. If it's complicated, there's a reason for that complexity, is to hide things. And the commission, look, I'm all in favor of the people in this industry, the financial advisors, making money selling product. Our shop, we're fee only. We don't sell any annuities. We don't sell any insurance, no commission, none of that. But that's a philosophical position that I have. So you might need permanent life insurance. And if you're in the rare case, high enough income, in that case, good luck. Make sure you read the contract. Avoid the illustrations. Anyway, thank you for taking the time to watch. I appreciate it. If you found any value, please like or subscribe, and be sure and go to the website, hamiltonfinancialplanning.com. And thanks again.